My name is Gary LeFew. Buck me.
Number 2, what is your name?
My name is Gary LeFew. Buck me.
Number 3, what is your name?
My name is Gary LeFew. Buck me.
Only one is the real Gary LeFew and has sworn to tell the truth.
All right, we'll be right back to find out which one is the real Gary LeFew and what his bucking story is on To Tell the Truth. Back to Tell the Truth, panel and audience, you know the way the game is played. 3 gentlemen here all claiming to be the real Gary LeFew. 2 are lying and only one has signed a statement swearing to tell the truth, so please open the affidavits that you're now seeing for the first time. Follow along with me as I read the sworn testimony of the real Gary LeFew. I, Gary LeFew, teach the bruising art of bull riding. Years ago, when I was considered the best bull rider in the world, I learned how long 8 seconds on the back of a bucking, spitting bull could be. In my bull riding course, I combined some old-style guts and some new-style positive thinking and meditation. Students ride real bulls, but sparingly. It's too dangerous even for the strong, fast-healing young men, and they're not all men. So, mamas, if your babies are going to grow up to be cowboys, take the bull by the horns and sign them up for my course. In today's bull market, 8 little seconds can bring hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that's no bull. Signed, Gary LeFew. All right, panel audience. 3 cowboys here, all claiming to be the real bull riding teacher. Which one is it? Meshach Taylor, we begin with you.
Thank you, John. Number 1, where are you from?
Santa Maria, California.
Number 2, how about you?
Napomo, California.
All right, number 1, what's the most dangerous breed of bull to ride?
The Bramer bull.
Number 2, would you agree with that?
The Bramer crossbreed breeder.
Number 3, when were you champion?
1965.
Okay, number 3, the difference between the spurs that Mexican cowboys wear and North American cowboys wear, the difference between...
Oh, there's a whole big difference. Mexican cowboys wear big rowel spurs, big, huge things, and the American cowboy wears a smaller rowel spur, various sizes, but they're very...
All right, follow under you.
Was there ever any, if you're on a horse, well, you're breaking the horse, but a bull, why does anybody need to sit on a bull?
It's big and bad, and girls like bull riders.
Girls like bull riders, so it's basically to pick up girls. Good. Number 3. Isn't the bull bucking and thrashing about because he wants the rider to get off of him?
Absolutely.
Why not just do that, number 3?
Well, after I ride 8 seconds, I do.
After you ride 8 seconds, I see. Number 1, what's the part that's old-style guts, as you described in the affidavit?
Well, riding a bull takes a lot of guts.
Sure, yeah. Helpless animal that simply is trying to say get off takes a lot of guts.
Fred, under you.
Number 3, you dismount after 8 seconds. You never try to see how long you can stay on.
No, you're going to get out of there as quick as you can. You look for a good spot after your 8 seconds, if you're still lucky enough to be there.
Number 1, do they tie your one hand to the saddle, or do you think that's a good idea?
Well, you don't have a saddle. You tie it into a rope.
I see. Now, I always wondered when I was a kid why they always wave their hat around. Why didn't they hold on with 2 hands?
Well, that just makes it more difficult.
Number 3, why
Remember
do you...
the girls.
Why,
They want to pick up the girls.
Number 3, any tricks to tell someone if they're going to fall? What do you do?
Well, if you're riding bulls, you're usually young and agile anyway, and you kind of tumbling and knowing how to balance and land on your feet or on your shoulder and roll is helpful.
All right, go first.
Number 1, where do you teach your bull riding course?
Just north of Santa Maria, California.
Number 2, how long is the course?
Oh, it varies. I get kids from 3 days up to 21, 24 days.
I see. Number 3, you said that you were the world champion in 65. Do you know who the current world champion bull rider is?
Yes, I do.
What's
Chris Shivers.
Okay, and it says here, this can bring you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Number 3, what's the most that you've ever won? Most money?
Back in our day, it was $25,000 for a world championship.
For a world championship. Wow, okay. Number 2, what is the percentage of men to women that want to become bull riders?
It's about 20 to 1.
All right. Third line of questioning. The sound of time is up, and it's time for our celebrity panel to lock in their votes without discussion. Is it Number 1, number 2, or number 3? We'll be right back, and we're going to find out how everybody voted and who the real bull riding teacher is right here on To Tell the Truth. To Tell the Truth, one of our challengers here is the real bull riding teacher, Gary LeFew. We're going to pay $1,000 for every incorrect vote. Meshach, we'll begin with you. For whom did you vote?
Thank you, John. Number 3 knew a lot about the Spanish spur because it is round and it's sharper than the American spur, and that is really the difference. So, and plus, he just looks like the guy, doesn't he, man? If he's not, he should be. Number 3.
Number 3. Paul, on to you.
I believe it's number 3. Here's a recent letter that he received. Dear Bull Rider, my client would like you to get off. Complaint lady.
Number 1 had a quiet, self-assured confidence that led me to believe maybe he's the guy. Number 2, I don't want to tell him. He's a big guy. I would never dare say to him, you were lying, weren't you? But I agree with Meshach. Number 3 has kind of a weathered look. I like to picture him as an ex-champ, and I'm going with number 3.
Number 3 as well. The pattern is forming here. Let's see if Brooke agrees.
Well, pretty much this means that it's not number 3.
Oh.
Because I agreed.
We'll find out now. Let's see how our audience voted. Oh, we've been led down this path before. We could be seduced and abandoned, but it's time now to find out which one of our players is the real bull riding teacher. Will the real Gary LeFew please stand up? We're having nothing short of a coup d'etat here. All right. Number 2, you had my vote on this one. Who are you and what do you do?
My name is Randy Stanger, and I'm the United States National Nude Tennis Champion.
That's a whole other show, isn't it?
Nude tennis champion?
Yeah, bucking naked.
Well, because somebody has to be, I guess. Yeah. They have to be. All right. And number 3, you did kind of a nice job over there. Everybody kind of swayed with your old folksy style. Who are you and what do you do?
My name is George Quarta Jr., and I shoe horses for a living, and some of them were Mr. Ed, Trigger, and Trigger Jr., and all those.
Wow.
You have a little bit of knowledge of horses, and thank you for being with us. Obviously, we were led down a path. We were led down a path. Gary, what an incredible story. Best of luck. Now, if anybody wants to reach you, how do they do that?
Got a webpage like the modern day Cowboys at GaryLeFew.com.
What is that?
GaryLeFew.com.
GaryLeFew.com. If you want more information about spending a leisurely weekend up in Northern California. Is it Northern California?
Just between Santa Maria and the Pomo and back in the foothills there.
Thank you for being with us. You fooled everybody. $5,000 will be split among the 3 of you. That brings us to the end of another To Tell the Truth. Thank you to Meshach Taylor, Tony Bonstone, and Willard, the beautiful, lovely Brooke Burns. John O'Hurley saying, I'll see you next time right here on To Tell the Truth.